All right, welcome back to Windsor Park Sports Stadium. We don't apologize there for the break in broadcast. Some technical difficulties being experienced here at the stadium. We know how it goes already sometimes with the internet, but we're back. And the score is still 1-0 in favor of Harlem United. Of course, in case you're just joining us, this is the DFA's Division 1 finals between East Central and Harlem United. And Harlem United leading 1-0. A goal in the 6th minute of play, and the scores have been the same ever since. Harlem, of course, with a number of opportunities on goal. The goalkeeper for East Central made a few saves, but Harlem really dominating the first half activities here with the number of shots on goal and the bulk of the possession. As we're seeing Harlem now in the shocking green and black doing just that, keeping the possession. As I say, good afternoon once again to Alian Christopher. It's Harlem on an attack.
Yeah, and we have the number 10 for Harlem looking to move forward. The tackle coming in, but he does well. Beats two and now puts it on for the player to at least get a shot on goal, but that's a well defended. East Central survived this one. And Gavin, while we were out, Harlem had a few opportunities, attacks on goal, but the final finishing. That's the finishing there. Yes. Was just lacking a little bit. We could have well be seen the score somewhere at least 2 or 3-0 at the moment, but finishing the problem so far. But here we are, East Central in possession with number 7 looking to just play it back in defense. So you've seen East Central playing a lot in their defense so far in this first half, but now they're looking to move forward. It's number 11, and here an infringement down in the center of the park, and referee Travis Del Sol calls this one. And we've seen Odell Laville receive the yellow card just before we came back on. So just to let you know that Odell Laville has been booked for, I believe it's a high boot.
But nonetheless, it's been one-way traffic for Harlem here in the first half, and they're leading 1-0, where the Harlem supporters, of course, will be pretty happy, but they also will have at the back of their mind that they hope that the chances that they're throwing will not come back to haunt them later on in the game, because you know how football can turn. It's a very funny sport. One moment you're down, the next moment things can go against you.
Things can change, yes.
So East Central, they've done pretty well, one will say, to have weathered that storm from Harlem. They're only 1-0 down, and Coach Shane Sheriffin will probably have a talking to the boys during the halftime break. Halftime about a minute to go plus stoppage time, and to see if East Central can get themselves back into this encounter here at the stadium. So as I speak to you, Alian, it's a lovely afternoon for football in terms of the cloud cover that we have. So we don't have the sun beating down at the stadium, as we have another break there for Odell Laville, but he kicks that ball. The defender there for East Central kicking it out into touch to be a throw-in for Harlem. But Alian, good weather for football. One will say, the sun is not out. We have a slight drizzle. Cool conditions here at the stadium.
Cool conditions, not the normal, hot 3 p.m. sun that you've seen in the past, in recent times. Nice cool weather, nice cool temperature. But play goes on. The ball with Odell Laville. Lets it off for the number 12. Looks to send that cross in, but not really taking his time with this one. In no sort of trouble, in no sort of bother. He just rushed himself, tried to cross the ball, but sends it way out of touch for a goal kick. And East Central will get this one on the way again, playing from the back. You can see here they are once again trying to push forward. The ball now in the center of the park. Number 7 looking to thread it upwards, and it's now a foot race, and that's well defended by Harlem United's defender, who will now clear, and it will go out for a throw-in for East Central. So it's 45 minutes. Not sure how much time we're gonna get added on in this by the end of this first half, but it's one-way traffic so far, an entertaining one though from Harlem.
Please remember, we continue to observe the health protocol.
As we're just hearing the master of ceremonies there.
We encourage social distancing, wearing of masks.
Hearing the master of ceremonies there. And here comes the halftime whistle. So at halftime, at the end of 45 minutes, it's Harlem United 1 and East Central nil. Harlem United have one hand on the trophy so far.
Halftime at the Windsor Park Stadium.
And we'll be back with second half action in 15 minutes' time.
East Central scores
All right, welcome back to the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. Second half action about to get underway here at the stadium. And we have the Harlem team leading 1-0 against East Central. The two teams will have gone in, had some refreshments, had some words from the managers and coaches. And we're back out to see what will be the outcome. 45 minutes to go in the Division 1 season for 2020 as the two teams will be battling it out for the trophy. So saying good afternoon once again to Ali and Christopher. And we're just getting some confirmation that the goal was scored by Delano Edwards for Harlem United, 1-0. And he got that goal somewhere in the 6 minutes of play. So Harlem in front as we have kickoff underway. East Central in possession. Good afternoon, Ali and Christopher.
Yes, good afternoon once again. Harlem will now be kicking down to the River End area, where sometimes it's normally called the Media Center. And of course, East Central are going to be kicking to the Billy Doctrove Pavilion in the second half, as we already see the first infringement there for the half. So having a good first half, we got a good treat. Well, Harlem pretty much one-way traffic. Number of opportunities in the first half. Odell lively as he always is. And we know that the rest of the guys just following through. So the Harlem team really showing what they are capable of in the first half. Let's hope it is more of the same for the second half, as we see this one goes untouched to the goalkeeper, John Lewis, for Harlem United, and he clears this one a long way, looking for his players.
Yes, so Harlem with the upper hand, they're winning the ascendancy for the majority of the matches here. So good run coming from the back, moving forward, lays it off there. What will Harlem do? They have a lot of options up front. Takes a shot there, not the best option. It's gone out for a goal kick. So not what the Harlem management would have loved to see on that play there, Alian. I think maybe he would have been better off looking to thread a through ball, or maybe put the ball into the box and bring the other attackers into question.
Well, he went for glory, Gavin, looking to write his name on the score sheet, but like you rightly said, the wrong option, the wrong decision, as we see the East Central player looking to break forward, really get the ball, and he does well, looking for the pass, finds some support. And now the player goes down, and it will be a free kick just a little above the edge of the box there. And it will be a free kick for East Central.
Well, an opportunity for East Central, Alian, but that was what I would like to say, poor game management from Harlem, where the defender was able to get possession of the ball. He was pressured by the attacking East Central player, and rather than play safety, maybe put the ball out or something, he attempted to dribble his way out of trouble, and he lost the ball, and they now ended up conceding a free kick. So let's hope that doesn't come back to haunt the Harlem team. East Central with some 3 players forward. I think they'll probably need a few more than that. Harlem able to double team some 1 or 2 players, but it's an opportunity for East Central to see if they can take advantage of this set piece opportunity.
Well, I believe that is Tyrell Serafin standing over the ball as referee Del Sol just takes his time and now blows the whistle, and Serafin goes for the near corner, but John Lewis has this one well covered, and of course the Harlem team will now spread out across the field. John Lewis now goes out for the long kick.
Well, that was a very ambitious free kick, Alian. It would have really taken a high amount of skill to beat the goalkeeper at his near post, from that sort of angle. And maybe that probably wasn't the best option for young Tyrell Serafin, but opportunity going a begging for East Central. It's Harlem now on the attack, and here comes another shot. Another player going for some glory, looking to catch that ball on the volley, and it's gone towards the east stand. The ball's rolling, the goalkeeper is chasing after it. It's gone under a trailer. No, he's recovered it, and he'll soon come back onto the field. No ball boys here this afternoon, Alian.
Yeah, so the players themselves have to do all the work. Well, Gavin, I can see one ball boy.
I saw one ball boy.
One ball boy, that's under the Billy Doctrove end. But play resumes. East Central coming from the back, and of course this is a poor kick, poor pass, and we see another poor pass there from Humphreys. I believe that is Humphreys. So Harlem now back in possession. Humphreys looking to let it off for Odell Laville, but East Central back in possession, and you can see the players tussling it out in the middle of the park. The ball now still with Harlem, but it will go out for a throw-in, and East Central will have this one. But Gavin, going back to the free kick, we've seen in the Premier Division that Starrel Seraphine, I believe, scored free kicks in the Premier Division. So maybe, you know, he tried his luck, but at the near post today, I doubt it.
I doubt it, Alian. Of course, and there's a player going down. What did the referee do? No, he didn't see an infringement there. Play continues. It's East Central with it. Of course, you're looking at Vivian TV. We're live on Flow as well, live on YouTube, live on Facebook, bringing you the DFA Division 1 finals. And of course, just want to remind you to also, you know, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, so you'll always be on top of things when, you know, Vibrant TV goes live with not just sporting activities, but a number of other activities across Dominica. You know, you'll get that notification early. You know, so for example, Alian, I'm not too sure if you've been to the promenade recently. We saw some good Christmas lights and good work being done at the promenade. And yesterday, Alian, last night, I'm not sure if you witnessed what I saw on social media with that proposal, the young man using the opportunity to, you know, go down on one knee and profess his love to his fiancée. Well, she said yes, so it's his fiancée now. This ball played across the goal. It's a brilliant save, and it goes in. No, it's saved there, saved on the line, and good work there from the East Central defense.
That's a good work, good goalkeeping there from the East Central goalkeeper. Gavin, that looked goal bound, but the goalkeeper, I believe, getting the better of this one, stretching well, as you can see him now flexing that arm. He was well stretched there by this one there. So East Central survive. Harlem unlucky to be 1-0 at the moment.
Yes, so that's the goalkeeper number 1, Dante Challenger. I believe it is for East Central. And East Central now, they've earned themselves a free kick deep into the half there for Harlem. Again, another opportunity to get some bodies forward. East Central, some 7 players up, but the delivery there didn't get past the first defender. There's still a bit of a tussle. Double-footed tackle, but play goes on. Now Harlem with a chance to counter. It's a 3-on-2 opportunity. The player there straight into an offside position. Good layoff and a good tackle in the end there. Good recovery from East Central. Definitely another goal-bound attack, Alian.
Yeah, and good recovery from the East Central backline. And now they're trying to mount an attack of their own, but the ball back with Harlem. As we can see now, Odell Laville threads it out onto the left flank. And it's Harlem at the moment looking to move forward, and the player, I believe he was going to go for the shot, but well defended, and you can see him trying to dribble his way, not looking for any help. But that's a heavy touch there from the East Central player in the middle of the park. East Central looking to move forward, but the ball back once again. Harlem United looking to be on the front foot, and that's a pass there, well intercepted, looking for the player on the left flank. But Odell Laville, what can he do at the moment? And he spreads it wide for Edwards on the far end. Edwards with the cross, and that's a lovely header here towards goal, and Odell Laville sends it wide.
Well, East Central lucky to get away with that one. Alian, Odell Laville was unmarked in the penalty area, and just sending that header a little wide, definitely beating the goalkeeper. And East Central lucky to only be down 1-0. Again, playing out of the back, they've given it away. And it's an opportunity now for Harlem going forward. And the player there, good tackle in the end. Play broken up, and now East Central looking to counter. And his numbers are against him. Looks to go past, and the defender there standing tall, doing the job, doing the work, and recovering for Harlem. So East Central got a break early on, but they're so far back in terms of being forced to defend. Wasn't much help for the striker up front.
Yeah, but that's certainly, and I believe the support, the only support that came on the flank was a little too slow as well. But yeah, Gavin, like you said, they're a little bit too much at the back. So when they get the opportunity, there are not much numbers up front. And here we go again. They have East Central on the flank, but the ball back with Edwards on for Harlem United on the right flank. Edwards looking to thread that pass over the top, but the ball with now the number 7 for East Central. Harlem with the ball. There's a little bit of tussle there between Jaime Maxine and the East Central player, but referee will play advantage. But that pass a little bit too long for the Harlem winger.
Referee just playing the advantage there. Didn't really work out for Harlem. As we get in another announcement coming over the public service system there, the Master of Ceremonies, Gerald George, just encouraging the patrons in the stadium to wear their masks, and make sure that the social distance is enforced, and also to sanitize their hands. You know, and with over 7,000 empty seats at the stadium and just 80 people inside, pretty sure that we're not having any difficulties today to socially distance ourselves.
And we see the Harlem United team now. We're getting another corner in this match. Let's see what they can do from this one. Just 55 minutes gone in this game. Well, actually 56 at the moment. It's a corner coming in from Edwards. And that one went up high, and it's that should cross the line. Of course it did, and it's a goal. Not sure the goal scorer, but Harlem United are 2 goals up. We saw that one going at the back of the crossing the line, and the player looking to try to get it out, but the linesman on spot. So Harlem United 2 up.
Yeah, the linesman there was really on spot there early on, and the defender tried his best.
East Central 0.
And
we'll confirm the goal scorer for you in a minute.
And we were just hoping that the Master of Ceremonies would have been able to confirm the goal scorer himself, but he too just having a little bit of a difficulty. There were a few players in the box, so we'll get that goal scorer for you in just a short while. But 2-0 to Harlem, and East Central now with just over 30 minutes left to try to get themselves back into the game. They are going to need 2 goals now. Harlem really dominating things. They have done so from the opening kickoff, and it's reflected in the scoreline. It should have been more than 2, given the number of chances that they had in the first half. And East Central, they did pretty well to weather that storm in the first half, but now they're finding themselves really on the back foot now.
Harlem United in the driver's seat. We see East Central looking to go forward with this one. The ball now played back, and this one could be a little bit of trouble for the goalkeeper, but no, it goes out wide, and the goalkeeper John Lewis will just give chase. So 2-0 Harlem United. Still waiting confirmation from the goal scorer with just 58 minutes played in the second half. A goal either side of the half so far gives Harlem United the 2-0 advantage in the driver's seat at the moment. Let's see if will they be the back-to-back champions of the DFA Division 1 League.
Right. Now remember, traditionally the winner of the DFA Division 1 League is promoted to the Premier League. But in this case, because the 2 finalists, East Central and Harlem United, already have teams in the Premier League, they will not be promoted. And the promoted teams will be, well, one, we had one yesterday, Midland United. They'll be the team promoted. And the other team, LA Stars, will play the Mahusuka Strikers on Tuesday to determine which team will go up to the 2021 Premier League season, as we have a situation on the field. A player is down, and the medics making their way on to the field. So as we speak earlier, the Mahusuka Strikers will be hard at work. They will be making sure that they
Score is 2-0 in favor of Harlem.
have everything in
Score of
place.
the second goal was Odell Avilo.
Okay, and we're just getting confirmation from the Master of Ceremonies, the scorer of the second goal, Odell Laville. So he makes it a 2-0 for Harlem United, and Harlem with the upper hand here at the stadium. So, Alian, as I was saying, the Maho Soka Strikers, they finished in 9th place in the Premier League, and they will have an opportunity to remain in the Premier League if they can beat LA Stars on Tuesday. And that's going to be a very big game, very important game for the Maho Soka Strikers. I know the feeling, what it feels like to be in the relegation battle. My favorite club, that's where they found themselves this season, that 15th place kind of thing that I'm not too accustomed with being so low down the points table. As a matter of fact, Alian, this morning I had to take up binoculars to look to see if I could see my team. That's how far down we've gone. 15th place. I'm not going to mention their name, but I think a lot of people know who I'm talking about. But 15th place, Alian, not too happy with that. But anyway, we're back on the football field here. Free kick for Harlem United. Chance to make it a 3-0. Lofted ball into the box there. Came off a defender for East Central. The ball played back into the box, and East Central now will look to come away with it. A chance to see if they can break and get themselves onto the score sheet. No, that attack broken up there, and it's going to be throw-in for East Central.
Gavin, I saw Chad looking for your favorite club on the table, and he was scrolling. So let's hope he doesn't scroll too much. Chad?
Boy. I'm lost for words. I have to take it like a man. At the start of the season, when we were on top and we had just won the FA Cup, we won the Community Shield, and we were looking pretty good. We won our first game, and the rest of the competition was slacking off. And hold and behold, after 14 games, 15 games, I'm rock bottom. I don't think it can get much worse than this, Alian.
Well, you're good at cups. You're good at. I would have to say you're good at cups in the knockout competitions. But anyway, we are here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium having a little fun. 61 minutes gone. We see a little injury. I believe that is Zion Emmanuel. A little knock to the head, receiving some treatment on the sideline. I believe he's okay and ready to come back in, ready to roll again. But here we are, Star El Serafin on the ball for East Central, looking to just send this one up front. Trying to find the number 9 player, but the ball with Harlem United, and the ball will go out of play. I believe there was some confusion. The player thought that Zion was actually in the game, but Zion was out. So he gave Zion a pass on the outside, and we see another head collision right in the center there, right just down below us, another head collision. I'm not sure the players. Number 11 for East Central, and the other player looks a little bit like Odell Laville. No, not Odell Laville, but just a head collision here, giving the players some space.
Okay, looks like it's Durrell Maynard for Harlem who's down, and the player for East Central, we can't make him out at this point in time. Okay, looks like it's 11 for East Central, and that will be Neilbert Thomas.
Ladies and gentlemen, as attend to the cleaners, so like a head collision. The good time to remind you of the scores: 2-0 in favor of Harlem United. Goal scorers Delano in the first half and Odell in the second half so far.
All right, so just getting some announcements there. Looks like the player is back up. Seems to be a lot better. And play will continue in a short while.
Wear your mask. Sanitize your hands.
So just getting some more instructions there from the Master of Ceremonies. Once again, encouraging the spectators to socially distance themselves, to wash their hands, sanitize, and to wear their mask. because we know how important that is earlier in this COVID-19 times. It's a different time. There's a lovely play there by the number 7 for Harlem. And that's Brandel Richards. And the ball has gone out. It's gone out for... Is it? No, it's called played it back for offside. Well, a good piece of skill there for Alian.
Good piece of skill, but he should have received the ball back, I believe, immediately. The pass from Odell Laville was just a little bit too late. So, the player was judged offside. I believe we've seen some action on the bench for Harlem United, so they were going to be making a change very soon. But we are here. It's East Central in possession. 64 minutes gone in this one. The ball goes up. And now the ball now back with East Central. Here they are on the flank, just down below us. The pass looking for the number 11. Couldn't find him. Here's now Durrell Maynard coming off that knock just a few minutes ago. And we can see some frustration from Starrell Seraphine. And the ball with Harlem United looking to go forward. And it's no run out of play for a touch. So, Gavin, we see both teams really trying to fight it out, but there's going to be some hard work at the moment for East Central. They're down 2 goals from Laville, and the scorer for the first half, can't really recall his name at the moment. I believe it's the number 10.
Delano Edwards.
Delano
Edwards.
We can see there's a change. 2 changes there coming on for Harlem United.
We can hear the spectators there just shouting out something. Probably not too happy with what's going on the field. Looks like maybe supporters from 1 or 2 supporters from East Central trying to encourage their team on. Alian, we have some substitutions going on. We'll do the housework in just a little while. The substitutions taking place on the far side of the field. But once again, it's still 2-0 to the Harlem. Here comes a shot there and good deflection in the end. But ball will be played back. There's an attacking player there looking to put some pressure. He's done so. He's brought down. And the referee seems to have deemed it as a 50-50. And now he's blown the whistle. He's actually now given the free kick. So he got some confirmation or word, I should say, a quick look at his assistant official. Now he's giving out a card. So the player there for Harlem being booked. Bit of a late call. Looks like Jaime Maxim booked for Harlem. But a late call from the official, and then to further compound matters for Harlem, a yellow card in the end.
Yeah, sort of a tricky one there, Gavin. Jaime Maxim, the last man at the moment, going up for the ball, trying to head it out. But I believe maybe the referee saw something that we didn't see.
Well, the assistant referee saw.
Yeah, the assistant referee
saw something we didn't see.
Caught the player, maybe give him the benefit of the doubt. But nonetheless, East Central with a free kick. And Brice John Lewis standing a little bit to his right to wait for the whistle from the referee.
There's a 4-man wall for Harlem. Here comes the free kick, and that will go over the bar, and it will head towards the Billy Doctor of Pavilion. So that set piece there going. Again, that's the second set piece for the half that East Central they've not been able to capitalize on, Alian, and they've been finding it difficult to break down the Harlem team and score in open play. They have to take these set piece opportunities when they get them.
Yes, most definitely they need to. That free kick was poorly taken. You need to go up and down with this one, but he went, I believe, for too much power, hitting that ball well over the goal. Not troubling Brice John Lewis in goal, but here now Humphreys with the throw, looking for Laville. Odell finds Humphreys once again and looking to thread this one forward, and the player will give chase, but the goalkeeper will have this one quite comfortably in his grasp. The score remains 2-0 in favor of Harlem United.
And Harlem once again playing the ball back, doing nicely. They've dominated possession for the majority of the game. They've had the majority of the chances. East Central more or less been chasing the ball, as there's another opportunity for Brandel Richards. Does well, steps over, creates some space there. Free options in the box. The ball taken off the deflection, and luckily for the goalkeeper, there wasn't much venom behind that shot, because definitely it would have been 3-0.
Well, he should say thanks to his defenders, having slowed this one down with a little bit of deflection. It was had there been a little bit more power on this one from Odell Laville, the goalkeeper would certainly be in some much more trouble than that. But nonetheless, it remains 2-0 to Harlem United as they look to steal the ball and move forward. As we see, that looks much like Chris Lekuniza, one of the substitutes coming in for Harlem United. And now Harlem still back with possession. You can see the player on the far end slip a little bit. Play continues, the player down. Harlem looking to go forward, looking to add another goal, make it 3-0. But East Central in defense will get this one away. East Central, not really troubling Harlem United so much, but this will definitely be judged offside.
Yeah, that one definitely offside. Chance to counter there, but the player not timing his run properly. Got behind the last defender, and the linesman spot on there. I don't ever think it was a very close challenge. He was way off. I think he had to do a lot better than that.
Way off.
Yeah, trying to time his run and remain onside. So East Central just making the little mistakes, Alian. They're not capitalizing on the set piece opportunities. They're being caught offside. Some unforced errors. And when you're down 2-0 with just 20 minutes to go in the game, these are the sort of things that you have to improve on, especially when you're finding it difficult to break down Harlem in open play. You have to take the chances when you get them, and so far they have not been able to do that. And they're, one may say, very lucky to only be down 2-0, because given the way that Harlem has been playing this afternoon, the scores could easily be 4 or 5-0. There's another opportunity for Harlem on the near side there. Ball looking to find Humphreys, but the player doing well and make some space. Here comes a cross. Here comes the header, and well, he didn't get the kind of sort of connection that he would have liked on that header there, and offered up a easy one there for Dante Challenger.
Some good work from Odell Laville, dribbling his way out of problems, out of trouble, and in the end able to deliver a delicious looking cross. The player just not getting the sort of power that he would have wanted behind that one. So the score remains 2-0. As you can see, there's some sort of infringement that's East Central will be standing over this free kick as referee Del Sol takes the mark, the 10-yard mark.
Okay, so this is the penultimate game match for the 2020-2021 Premier League season. We have one more game, well, not Premier League, but football season. We have one more game to go on Tuesday, when LA Stars will take on the Maho Soka Strikers. But here comes the free kick there, and a good work from the defense, and ball played across there, and the attacker there will do pretty well to keep that in play. And hit it across the face of goal, but no one there. And now it's Harlem looking to break forward. And East Central, they have some numbers back, but that was a good idea, but the execution not on point there. And that attack break it down. As we see another infringement, and the referees decided it's going to be a free kick for East Central. So, Alian, like I was saying, one more game to go in the football season. What a season it's been. A unique season, a challenging season. We saw football stopped for a few months because of the COVID-19.
Yeah.
But then when football came back, and we saw record crowds at the venues. A lot of people were maybe thankful that, sports was able to get back on the way, and we saw huge crowds at the venues for the games. And right now we're back in the COVID-19 situation here in Dominica. We have to enforce some social distancing and various regulations, so the numbers down. But I know that thousands are watching online, watching on television as well. Of course, we're live on Facebook, also on YouTube, on Vibian TV, on Flow TV as well. So, for the fans who are not able to make it to the stadium because of the guidelines, we can bring the football to you. But here's an opportunity now for Harlem. Sets it up nicely. Has to take a shot. He does, and it goes so and beats the goalkeeper. What a strike that was. It looks like it was Zion Emmanuel. Zion Emmanuel getting the goal. Is the third goal for Harlem, and that should be all it wrote, or all she wrote, I should say. As we can see, the East Central players, they're down. They're trying to pick themselves up, but it's Zion Emmanuel putting Harlem in front, 3-0 here. What a strike that was, Alian.
A wonderful strike there. That goal coming in the 75th minute there. 3-0, Zion Emmanuel sticking the nail in the coffin on this one there for Harlem United. And of course, I am Gavin. I mean, we still have 15 minutes to go. This is football, but to me right now, I don't see any way back for East Central at the moment. The way things have gone, I mean, we are looking at football. Anything can happen, but 3-0 down, 15 minutes to go. Honestly, I don't see any way back at the moment.
Well, 3-0 down, 15 minutes, like you said, Alian, is going to be difficult. It's not impossible. I mean, we've seen strange things happen in 2020. Could this be one of them? East Central can come back in 15 minutes and get 3 goals. But they'll have to first weather this attack, as we have Harlem again pushing forward, looking to make it a fourth, looking to open the floodgates there. This one sits nicely. The player turns, but the ball just stayed behind. But it's Harlem again, looks to take a course there, and a bit too much on that one. It will go out for a goal kick. So things looking very difficult for East Central at the moment. Again, trying to play out of the back, trying to keep the possession and try to get a goal as quickly as possible.
The third goal for Harlem was scored by Zion Emmanuel.
And we can see now East Central looking to go forward, and that ball will just roll out for a goal kick. Well shadowed there by the Harlem United defender. And of course, we're just hearing it once again, just making it abundantly clear that Zion Emmanuel got that third goal.
Yes.
Well, Davin, we already knew that. Zion getting goal number 3 for Harlem United. And now we'll see Harlem going to play out from the back as Jai Maxim finding Jarvis Humphreys there on the left flank. And not sure what happened. There we see there's a player
down. Yes.
Down. And so some sportsmanship there from Jarvis Humphreys putting that ball out of play.
Well,
3-0. That's the scoreline.
We can see the Harlem players, they're clapping, they're supporting, they have their tails up, Alian, and they're just 13 minutes or so away from yet another title for 2020. Last year, remember, these two teams met in the finals last year. It was a lot closer, 3-2, I believe it was. Harlem edging out East Central. This time, Harlem really making sure, really demonstrating that, they're the superior team today. And we have no questions about it. Harlem will be the 2020 champions. They just have to hold on for another 13 minutes. But the way things have been going, it looks more likely that Harlem will probably add a 4th or 5th before East Central will probably get back onto the score sheet. So it will be back to the drawing board for Shane Serafin, Starro Serafin, the rest of the management and staff of the East Central team. They've done a lot of hard work throughout the season earlier. And remember, they topped their group in the point standings. And also they participated in the Premier League. I believe they finished 7th place in their first season in the league. So, football really on the up in the East. And the East Central team will just have to go back to the drawing board for next season.
Certainly so. They will have to do that. And with the way things are, if LA Stars are able to beat Mahosika Strikers on Tuesday, then we will just see another team from the East added to, Premier football on the island. But we are 78 minutes there. Harlem United leading 3-0. As we can see, some changes going to be made on the for the Harlem United team. So the coach there just freshening up a little bit. As we can see, Jarvis Humphreys walking off. That will be Jarvis Humphreys going to be going off.
Yeah, so Jarvis Humphreys putting in a pretty good shift for the Harlem team. Some other subs also being made, it looks like, or he's just getting some congratulations from Zion Emmanuel, looks like. See another player making his way onto the field. Zion Emmanuel, the captain, looks like for the Harlem team. Does he have the captain armband? I think I saw that on him.
And having the player coming in, I believe, for Harlem is not sure how we're going to pronounce that. But
Wow.
it's number 15.
Okay,
It
I
looks
think.
like Potensky Fevri. That's what I see on the paper.
Well, let's hope
I
that's
just hope
the
it's not a
correct
typo.
pronunciation.
Well, we have play coming back, and that's Harlem United with the ball at the edge of the box there. Here's Edwards now looking to get the strike away, but well defended there by the East Central players. And there's Tyrell Serafin now looking to thread this ball away, but the defense holding the line. Zion Emmanuel doing well, but ball stolen away from him there. Tyrell Serafin looking to get the ball back. It's a little bit of tussle down in the center. East Central trying to win the ball. Harlem United looking to come away with it, but there's a pass threaded through to the player on the far end. Can East Central register a goal in this game? The ball will go wide. Doesn't bother John Lewis, and he just watches it. Goes out.
Well, John Lewis has had a very quiet day. The Harlem goalkeeper, not much to trouble him. Hasn't really been called into action at all. Not much to do in this encounter. He has, of course, has to credit his defenders, because the one or two chances that East Central looked like they were getting, the Harlem defenders, they were royal on point, and they were able to snuff out the attacks before they posed any problem. But there's another opportunity now for Harlem. Lovely knocking off the football, and the ball played to the near side. The player will be tackled, and the referee's signaling a throw-in. So a clean tackle in the end. But like we say in the local terms, Alian had his grass cut there. And there's a player going down. I think he got the ball first. He did catch the player, but he did get the ball first. And that would be a penalty. And that ball there will just go out of play. It will be a goal kick. So one of the few blemishes, one may say, on the Harlem team in terms of their performance this afternoon. I think that's maybe the first unforced error I've actually seen from them. But play continues. East Central again giving away the ball, and it will be Harlem with it, knocking it nicely, and quite composed. Alian, not much trouble in them at all this afternoon. We have some 8 minutes to go, and stoppage time. The ball has gone out for another throw-in to be possession for Harlem. We're seeing another substitution, and looks like it's number 14 coming on.
Number 14 will go off, and number 14 will come on, and number 3 looks to be the one coming off.
So number 14, Jovan Christmas, making his way onto the field for the Harlem team. And 3, Quentin Moise. Quentin Moise being substituted. So Harlem just making a change in the back. We have another foul. It's going to be a free kick for Harlem. So if Christmas getting a chance, the final few minutes of the game already sealed, getting a chance to make a little run in, get a little action. And of course, Don Leogal can afford to make the changes like that. Give some players probably wouldn't have featured too much this season, give them a quick opportunity to get a little run in there in the final.
Uh, 3-0. That's the score here this afternoon. Just a few minutes to go. Trying to figure out what's going through the mind of Shane Serafin on the touch line. To be beaten twice back to back by the same team, looking to be crowned the champions, of this DFA Division 1 league. He must be feeling like there's something that the team is doing wrong. But we see East Central now under charge. Maxim trying to defend this one, but the referee's flag is up, and
yes, there was a little push.
Infringement. Yeah, there's a push, so the ball will be back with Harlem United.
And that was well spotted by the assistant referee. So once again, Harlem probably just be looking to add another goal. Maybe give one or two of the players who made their way onto the field a chance to get onto the score sheet. But here's a good cross coming in there. The player finds him, looks to head it back across goal. And let's see what happens. Can he go forward? No, he's playing it back. So that will be offside. That will be offside, Alliance. So we have 5 minutes to go. I think the writing is already on the wall. Harlem will be crowned 2020 DFA Division 1 champions. And another trophy for Harlem. Remember, they're celebrating their 50th anniversary this year. Just a few weeks ago, they won the knockout competition, beating Baffin State on penalty kicks. So what a way for Harlem to celebrate number 50, 2 championships. The referee seeing a foul is blowing that one against Harlem to be a free kick for East Central.
Well, another trophy in the bag for Don Leogal and the boys at Harlem, the boys at Newtown. 50 years, Gavin, and 2 trophies already in the bag for 2020.
And not just 2 trophies for 2020, but I think we've lost count as to the amount of trophies at Harlem they've won over the years. 50 years in existence. Harlem a house. And there's a player who's brought down, and I think that's going to be a yellow card there for him. Yes, he is. He gets a yellow card for that tackle. So not what Harlem probably had. As they're looking to close the chapter here, close the book on this DFA Division 1 league, to give up or concede a free kick, I should say, so deep into the half, and concede a yellow card as well.
Well, we have Starwell Seraphine standing over this one on the far end, and of course East Central will just be looking to get a consolation goal before the final whistle comes. And here we have the whistle now. Starwell Seraphine looking to go for goal, looking to go for the far end of the goal, the far corner, but not finding it. Good attempt in the end, but not finding that far end, corner.
That's his second time.
Second try.
Gone for goal against, and that's probably not, which was probably not the best option. And there's a good through ball. Does it have enough weight? No, it doesn't. But the player is caught after the fact. The defender got the ball first, yes, but his follow through, he caught the player. He's down at the back of the ankle there. The player is rolling in some pain there. The play continues, and he's back up on his feet, so he seems to be okay. Maybe he was trying to pull a trick or two on the referee. But the area is back up and running. So it's East Central now with it. 3 minutes to go. They have to find 3 goals in the 3 minutes, and stoppage time is pretty much going to be a very tall order. And here's an opportunity. Comes a shot and goes over the bar. So that was an opportunity to pull one back, at least a consolation goal, Alian, and that one there, the striker not able to hold his composure, sending it over bar.
Yeah, he scooped this one up, and then there might be another opportunity to see if they can get a consolation. But well defended there. Jai Maxim coming back brilliantly to avert the danger, yeah. But the striker, Gavin, not going or trying to hit the target, but in the end he scooped this one over the bar, and Bruce John Lewis was untroubled by this one. As you see, there's the player down receiving some treatment. Looks to be a blow to his back, so receiving some treatment just on the far end. So just a minute to go in this match, just a minute and some change. There's Harlem United leading 3 goals to nil. East Central at the moment needs 3 goals to send this one into either extra time or straight penalties. But this is something that we may not see this afternoon. Just a minute to go. Right now, the writings are on the wall.
It's on the wall.
The writings already on the wall. That is something, Gavin, I don't think we'll see that this afternoon.
Not at
East
all.
Central gonna come back free from 3 goal down. But this is football. Anything can happen.
Well, I think we're just doing the formalities now. Alian is 30 seconds away from stoppage time. We'll just have to take a quick glance to see if the fourth official will signal how much time he's going to allow. Or how much time has been signaled, I should say, by the referee. But pretty much we have it. The result is in the bag for Harlem. And we can see it looks like it's 2 minutes. So 2 minutes of stoppage time. So we're into the final 2 minutes.
It is a good afternoon, a good outing for Don Leogal and the Harlem team. Like we said, it's another trophy added to the long list of trophies they have collected throughout the years. And here we're seeing Harlem looking to go on to the front foot once again, want to end on a high note. But it's going to be another trophy added to that long list, Gavin. 50 years of collecting.
50 years in the business. One of Dominica's most, well, not one of, I think they are Dominica's most successful football club. Over 40 trophies in that 50 years of existence. And it says a lot about the program. The good shot there. Did it take a deflection of the goalkeeper? No, it's going to be a goal kick. But Alian, it says a lot about the program at Harlem, because you know a lot of teams over the years, they've come, they've looked good, and they've faded away. But Harlem, they're there still and still going strong. And you have to give credit to guys like Don Leogal and Kieran Charles, Kerrick Solka, Emmanuel, the rest of the guys at the Newtown Juvenile Football Academy. They've done the work over the years. It's paid off. And Harlem on their way to another trophy here in Dominica. Maybe even a 4th goal. As here comes this one played across there and just going over bar there. The player was stretching a bit to get onto that. And I think because he stretched so much, he sent it over bar earlier.
Yeah, Gavin, I believe had the player dummied this one for Ode Laville, it would have been a clear-cut goal. It looked like a 4th goal this afternoon here, but Chris Lee Kunis are putting this one over the bar. And I believe this might just be the last kick of the afternoon. Might just be the last attack of the afternoon, as we're well into the 92nd minute of play. And referee Cesar, I'm sorry, not Cesar, but Del Sol blows the final whistle, and we have Harlem United, the champions, winning this one 3-0.
So Harlem winning 3-0. Goals coming from Zion Emmanuel, Ode Laville, and Delano Edwards. And Harlem there with another trophy for 2020. They are the 2020 Division 1 champions. And the celebration has begun here at the Windsor Park Sports Stadium. So that's going to be it for the broadcast. Or are we? Oh, okay. So no, we do have the trophy presentation. We're going to be on here for the trophy presentation. So that will be taking place in a few minutes. So we will come back as soon as they're ready to start. So that's the position from the stadium. Harlem 3, East Central 0. Harlem, the 2020 DFA Division 1 champions.
The DFA Division 1 league. They defeated East Central 3-0 here this afternoon. The goal scorers, Delano Edwards, Odell Laville, and Zion Emmanuel. We will move over to the presentation. We're getting ready for the presentation. The player of the match will receive $500. We have some music.
That's what I do. I see movement to the corner now. Cereal.
What we gonna do now? Dance up on the rhyme.
Daniel. Cameraman. Cameraman. We live right still?
Behind the team, man.
Yeah, okay.
Focus on the team.
Team. Alright, I was focused on the trophy. Boy, that must have been a time lapse and my battery probably full. If my space will be full. Just by the window, you know it is. Inside? Yeah, inside.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the presentation ceremony. We ask Harlem to please gather.
As I can see you pulling up. Oh,
Harlem United, champions of the DFA Division 1 League. We'll begin with the man of the match. And the man of the match. The man of the match, Delano Edwards. Delano will receive $500 to compliment the Dominica Football Association.
okay, that's a pretty long time up video.
We say thank you to the manager of the senior women's team and the captain of the senior women's team who adjudicated on the man of the match. We move on to the presentation of the trophy. To the champions, we'll call on the captain of Harlem to come and receive the trophy. And right after, we'll receive the check for $10,000.
Oh boy, Januto.
A check of $10,000 presented by the president of the Dominica Football Association, Mr. Glenn Etienne, to the captain of Harlem United. Congratulations once again. Now we'll pose for the championship picture. The championship picture, gather around. One, two, three, hip hip! Hip hip! Congratulations once again to Harlem United, back-to-back DFA Division 1 League champions. Thank you to all those who show up. Thank you for BYBL TV, bringing this one all over the world. Thank you, everybody, and reach home safe. Engineer, send for the mic or come down for your mic. Thank you very much.